Gotta stop getting fucked up. What did I have in my cup? I don't know where I woke up. That's in my luck. Bitch, was he a friend or a friend of a friend? Was he a four or was he a 10? I keep on running. Somebody's. Some people got cut. I don't know where I woke up. I was with my crew. Bitch, get it together, bitch. You don't know who you went home with again. Gotta stop getting fucked up. Yeah. Oh, guys, that's very good. Gotta stop getting fucked up.
All right, girls. Well, we rehearsed.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box to the left. In the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Girl, we sound mad good.
Let's go. Let's get this bread. What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And thank you so very much for tuning into yet another episode of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything. Now, if you are new here, welcome, baby. I really hope that you'll enjoy this video and that will make you hit that little subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are a regular subscriber, a gang day one, what's good, what's up, what it do? I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself. Okay. So as some of you have been asking me, but Kanti, when are you dropping this confessions video? Because you all seem to want this video so much. And I'm like, bet, I'm gonna drop that video. And this is me dropping this video, okay? So basically, most of you guys know, or if you follow me or if you saw the post or whatever, you know that I posted a tag on Instagram, which was it on Instagram? No, I did one of my Google form things, and I asked you guys to actually confess something that you've always wanted to confess. Something sexual, something nasty, something freaky, something wild, because you guys, ninez manga, and didn't nina, because Nina, when I sit here and tell my stories, you'll relate. So it means Nina's gaga. So guys, I really wanted to hear from you guys, interact from you, hear your stories, laugh and jaja, and just know every confession that was here is anonymous. I also don't know who confessed what, because I asked you guys to not leave any names. So everything is anonymous. I don't know what or rather I don't know whose confession is which, okay? So I'm gonna sit here, read your confessions, laugh, judge you guys, because what else can you do? And because and I know you guys are saucy and spicy and steamy, I do have my glass of wine just to lubricate umqala and to cool down, because it's going to get hot. Now, quick detour. I decided, why not shoot this video high? So I rolled up a joint and I was like, before I shoot this video, let me smoke. Maybe take 10 minutes, let it settle in, and then come back and sit here and laugh my ass off. So I will see you guys in a bit. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. So now that I am nice and toasty and baked nicely, we can get into your confessions, children. Okay, so I have here 39 confessions from you guys. So Nina's gaga. So I'm gonna start with the first confession. I literally scrolled all the way down to like the first one, because I really do feel like the people who confessed first do deserve to have their confessions read first, right? So it's only fair. It's only fair. So I will start with confession 1 and okay, what's going on? Okay, here. So confession 1 says, I've got a crush on my best friend. I'm scared to tell him. It might spoil the friendship. So Anonymous here has a crush on their best friend and they don't know if they like should tell them or tell him because it might spoil the friendship. Facts. Like that could really spoil the friendship. Imagine you come out and tell your male best friend, Ubana, listen, like I really fucks with you long time and I have a crush on you, and he doesn't feel that way. God, I'd be so embarrassed. And going forward, things would never be the same between you and your best friend. Like, period. Things would not be the same. But imagine if he actually feels the same. And when you eventually tell him that, listen, I really like you, and he's like, dude, I like you as well. And what if? So it's like literally a 50-50 chance. What I will advise or what I will say is do take the chance, but before you do that, please make sure, just please try and decipher, is this guy also on the same wavelength as you? Is he also like feeling you like that? So do your research, ask him relevant questions. Make sure ubuze questions as relevant so that uzokwazi umbona umepi, and shoot your shot. Like, if you die, you die, mdase. If you die, you die. So now let's move on to confession number 2. Confession number 2 says, I'm a gay guy who always had a fantasy of hooking up with a Catholic priest. Okay, father. I finally met a hot priest on a dating app and we linked up and got down to business. Okay, the cloth was bomb. The next morning he turned to me all sweaty after an intense session and asked me if I was satisfied because I literally drained his Holy Spirit. Not you draining his Holy Spirit. 3 months later, he hits me up and told me he quit priesthood and wanted to hook up again. I turned him down because sex with an ex-priest isn't as bomb as sex with an actual priest. Yes, I made a man. Yes, I made a man of the cloth fall from grace. You are my sister. You are my sister. That's a kaya because wow, this is so me. Not like that, but I've made someone fall from grace, but I've always had a thing for men of the cloth, and I've like had a couple of instances with men of the cloth, and love you for this. So, and then confession number 3 says, I am 7 weeks pregnant and have no idea who my baby daddy is. I have a long-term boyfriend, but I also had a hookup with a side nigga during that time. My partner is so excited for this baby and I'm praying that it's truly his. I haven't told the side nigga I'm pregnant, but also cut him off to focus on my relationship and this pregnancy. Anyone out there that have been through this, please advise. So I've never been through this. And wow, Sana. Wow, like for content's sake, I would like I can't do wrong, but these are people's lives. You understand? These are people's lives, and guys, if you've been through this or you have any advice, please leave your comment down below because I literally have nothing to say now. I'm just here to like read and go through them. Your advice is not my strongest suit. But yomdase sana. Sana into nizenzayo also. Into nizenzayo mabanye. Number 4 says, a few years ago, I met a man online. After a couple of days of talking, we decided to meet in person, and it was love at first sight. Oh. However, it was then when he told me that he's married and has a child on the way. This did not sit well with me, but I was in love with this man, and he was not afraid to love me out loud in public. This man told me that he is committed to me forever, and proved this, he named his child after me. Mawachiswe. You're the wife now. You're the wife, and your man names your child, and you're like, oh, that's such a beautiful name, I love it. Now uvume to find out about his side chick sana. So like things though changed after his economic situation became better, and things between him and his wife were good. He abandoned me. I also later found out that he was fooling around with other guys when we were together. I can't believe I fell for this man, but I think I was somehow bewitched because my life was a mess when we were dating. And once he told me that he has a hold on me because he bites on something, chews it, spits it, and calls out my name. Moral of the story is, don't date married men by a lawyer. Now, Umdanake has my name. Maybe as a lucky charm. Child, this was loaded. Firstly, falling for a married man is something that I've done, and I won't sit here and like condemn you for it, because who the fuck am I to like condemn you for that, because I've done that so many times, so that's whatever. And then when now you are wait, did you know this while you guys were together? Ukubana, every time he's like with you, he would chew on this thing and then spit it out and then call out your name. So did you like witness that while you were together and you were like, that's just my man? But if you did know this, I don't know, go for deliverance, because wow sana izinto ningena kuzo guys. It says, I did 2 abortions and my family only knows 1. I believe in ancestors. Now I'm worried what my late grandmother is saying 2 spiritual sorry. No, it's you calling them spiritual children. Seeing 2 spiritual children. Yo, Lelona, I am sure the first day she was like, yo, mzukulu waka, mzukulu wam is febe. It's you calling them spiritual children. Like, I'm very much pro-choice, where if you fall pregnant and you don't want to keep the child, you have every right not to keep that child. And according to Rongobe, to Oyenzileyo, you had fallen pregnant and you didn't want to keep the children, and that's it. Your grandmother was out there, like mna andingomntu who's very spiritual like that, and not but for your sake, it's nothing a goat can't fix. It's nothing a goat can't fix. Like I believe ubana according to fix ngembuzi. Fix ngembuzi does. And then this one says, I once dated a drug dealer and would make the drug delivery himself. The drug deliveries with him. Gangster, uyi gangster. If ububanjiwe, I was like izinto. I once woke up in a jail cell with no idea what happened the previous night. I got blackout drunk. Child, what are you drinking? I'm sure Busela Ndoland Russian bear. Says and then this one says, my toxic ex wants me back and umna animfuni. Like he's not even my type, money blinded me. I told him I'll think about it and see if he really changed knowing exactly that andizi and animfuni too. Ake imali mndase imnandi and ndizobe enjoy until azibonelo ba animfuni. That's on period. That's on period. Ayikho enye into. So awumthandi but he's showering you with gifts. He's sending you money. Uzawuthi hayi mnandi mali yona, even if akakho mandi yena, but imandi mali hlala apho makazibonele wethu, let him figure it out. Then this one says, once had sex with this other guy and messed up the sheets, but he was so kind even about even helping me clean. It was my first time. Ever since then, we have our thing going on. He said I'm good in bed. I would be so embarrassed. I'd be so embarrassed. Like it. I think I confessed this now on my other video where I said that I was having sex with a guy and I could like smell it, but there's something happening there, and I quickly improvised and like was done with that shit. It happens. It's nothing to beat yourself about, and if things work out, I'm so happy for you, Mdase. I'm really happy for you. So he's a good man. Keep him, but I'd be so embarrassed. I wouldn't let him help clean up. This is my mess. Sit there where now I'll clean up. Period. And then this one says, the fact that I slept with my brother's friend, by the way, Lelo Nandiakufuna Mfundini. What? Like, I don't even know what you were confessing, but all I know is that ufunamna. Show yourself. Show yourself. Hey. Show yourself. You know where to find me. If not, check the description box. There's a link to my Instagram. But I'm sure if we are Funam, you already follow me on Instagram. Hit me up. Not me trying to stay cool. Like I'm trying so hard to stay cool. But period. And then this one says, I once had a threesome with a guy I was dating and his friend, with my mom sleeping in the next room. Yazi ananhlonipho, respect abazali. Aniba respect. I could never. Not a threesome. Listen, I understand like sneaking in is sex nyana, but ingathi be threesome sana. Hey! This one says, I haven't forgiven him for what he did, but I've told him that it's water under the bridge. And when something bad happens to him, in my heart I rejoice, but put a sad face when speaking to him as if I'm sympathizing with him. Very queechy. It's very witchy what you are saying here. Because how do you say to I and judge, but it's very witchy. And judge but I love you, ne? But it's very witchy. And then this one says, I'm just now choosing randomly. I'm having casual sex with a straight big XOXO gent who's 6 years my junior. I'm falling slowly for him, but ubhuti akanamdla kum. Meaning ubhuti is not really interested in me. Yes, we are having sex, but this guy is just here for sex. And we are catcher. I feel like we are catcher. Hence uqaphela ba akanamdla kuwe. Uthi ubhuti akanamdla kum. He just wants impundu zam. Per, I know. How do I cuff him? Please teach me, Master Lennon. Not you calling me a master. So what's happening here is that they are having sex with a XOXO guy who has a big, right? And this XOXO guy is 6 years younger than them. So, Uti, they are slowly falling for this guy, and this guy is not that interested in them, but is just here for bums and wants to know how to cuff him. I don't know that shit. How do I, how? Mtakate. Mtakate mani, mkalele something. I don't know. How do you cuff a nigga? So, guys, I don't know. Because for me, if someone isn't interested in me, bounce. That's just that. That's on period, I bounce. So, how do I cuff a nigga? Because this guy, if he tells you that I'm not interested in you. You beg, you do all the things that you feel would cuff him. And then later on, he shows you again, Wana, I'm not interested in you. And this is like a year later. You are going to feel like such a fool because he told you that he wasn't interested. He's just here for bums. And you saw that, but you go mano foster yo. So foster Puma. And then this one says that I've had sex with 2 people in less than 24 hours. Konde wrong way too. Yeah, marinator lando. If you get kulowana like the second one. If you get say itumbile, imoist imnandi, makondo. Yeah, marinator. Kudos. Then Anonymous said, I made him drink my pee. I made coffee for a month, and then he's been obsessed ever. I made him drink my pee, brackets, made coffee, for a month, and he's been obsessed ever since. Nyatakata guys, ndiyanoyika. Haibo, I thought I knew you. Haibo. Guys, I love them both, period. Bathande bonke njengoThixo wabathanda bonke abantu bakhe. Bathande mntase. Bathande. Zodwa wabantu is not alone. I have had 3 tops deleted and unborn child. Okay. Zodwa wabantu is not alone. I have had 3 tops. Funny enough, the first one was for a man I'm married to now. Second one was from a man who's not employed. I know I'm stupid. Third one was from a man who was just a sneaky link. Men don't want condoms, Betuna. What can I do? Now hubby wants children and I'm not falling pregnant. Age is not on my side. Now he blames me for that top. I'm now denying that I deleted his child because he didn't even pay for the procedure. Wow. Okay, so basically what's happening here is that Anonymous had deleted an unborn child, 3 children, and the first child was from the man that she's married to now. Then the second one is from a man who's not employed. Then the third one is from a sneaky link. Ndase, were you cheating on your man? Okanye, did you break up with him and then you saw these other guys and then you went back to your man? Because wow, sana, now ungade uye raw with a side. Guys, you and your anoiki, and that's why you fell pregnant. I don't know if now I'm sounding insensitive, but wow, child. Wow, sana. Use condoms, betunan man. Use condoms if they say abayfuni pounds. Like uzafumana something else more than a child. Uzafumana skulo, and which will be for unapakate, and you will have to live with that. So condomize. Guys, yo. Then Anonymous says, sometime this year a couple asked me for a threesome. I agreed, so it happened, and as per agreement, it was a once-off thing. They both don't know though, is that I'm sleeping with both of them separately. You are the real MVP. Period. Like you just saw bana yazini. Separately nina. Guys, niyazenza izinto, but I am so proud of you. Because wow, sana, proud of you. I feel like such a proud mother. Anonymous says, my father is a pervert. He used to sexually molest me as a child. Years later, he apologized. He didn't want my lobola money. I guess he felt guilty. I'm also married to an asshole who treats me like trash. Hence I'm back home. Guess what? This pervert is still acting strange. I sometimes catch him peeping through my bedroom door. When we happen to be close to each other, he touches me like on my back. I know it's going to escalate to my bum. I have fixed things with my asshole husband, but he's refusing for me to come back to his house. Wow. I even told him what's going on here, even though I didn't tell him who was harassing me. He said I must report it to my parents. Clearly he doesn't care or thinks I'm lying. I don't want to involve the police. I know it's wrong. I just don't want that stigma. I'm unemployed and broke. I don't know what to do. I know that I want to go away from here. This is really sensitive, and this is really deep, because this is not something like, this is something that he's always done, right? He did this while you were a child, and he's like kind of doing it again, and now you are feeling like, because your husband doesn't want you to come back to his house, and you are broke and you are unemployed, you are now forced to be at home where your parents are, and one of your parents is actually violating you sexually, because this is sexual abuse. So because I know that you don't want it to escalate to like that level where you have to involve amapolisa and have your father taken away, and now you are looked upon your family yako as this person who did this evil thing, because it's so easy for it to turn like that, where now your family will look at you in the sense, Patty, you are so evil, you put him away and but a criminal offense and sexual abuse is a serious thing which needs to be taken seriously. I don't know is sexual abuse helplines and stuff like that, but I will do my research and put like a banner right here, right now. I'll give you a number to call, I guess, and do call that number. Have someone that you speak with, get professional advice, and then make your decision after that. But I really don't have any advice other than that for you, because this is really deep, and yeah, I really wish you good luck, and do speak to someone. So Anonymous says here, I hated my boyfriend so much, wished him bad things. On top of that, he dated my little sister in secret. It did not take long. He was in an accident. He died. I was so happy that he died. And then guys, I didn't realize that these confessions would go like this. But you guys, but I get you. You know, when someone has hurt you so much to a point where you're like, I really can't forgive this person. But forgiveness is not for that person, but it's for you. Forgiveness is for you. So I really wish you had let it go and forgave him for your own good, Nje. Because imagine now, you were happy that he died. Wow, sana inhliziyo yakho. But I'm not gonna sit here and judge you, but I said what I said, and I stand by what I said. Yeah. I dated a guy in prison. I promised not to give the pussy away, but I isimo critical. Give that pussy away. Cause what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Give that pussy to someone else. When he comes back, the pussy is his. But even that, it's not his, it's yours. But give your pussy away because you want to. Simo critical. You can't be waiting for a guy who's in prison. The fuck? And then this one says, I once had a thing with my lecturer, and I think he was maybe 25 years older than me, but it actually ended before we could be intimate. Namdia's Jaja. But you didn't do anything. You just dated, and what did you do? Did you benefit like Maxi? And if you did, I will say that's your win. Like, electricity is gone. Load shedding and done in. But I think the lighting is still fine, so I'll continue. This one says, I have faked pregnancies and given birth to non-existing children before. Guys, why are you these people? Why do you guys do these things? Where is it? I have faked pregnancies and given birth to non-existing children before. Having these 6 men financially maintaining children or kids that are never conceived or that were never conceived. Right now, I have 2 of them begging me to allow them into their kids' lives, but I refuse, and I keep collecting monthly maintenance for a non-existing 9-year-old and a 5-year-old. Hi! Unfortunately, the other guys stopped paying because I would not let them see their non-existing children. And here I am talking about well-educated and self-sufficient man. You know what? You know what? For the bag. Get you. I get you. I get you. Anonymous said, I once ate out my high school teacher and let him drill my lats out. And he is married to a woman I once ate out my high school teacher and let him drill my lights out, and he is married to a woman. And I think we emphasize that he's married to a woman. You're gay. You're gay when? Hey! The auntie once came back from work when I was at his house way after I finished high school and introduced me to her right after I blew his brains out. Period. Ningolile. My girlfriend loves to watch me jerk off. She never lets me nut in her. It gets her off. So, how do you do this? So do you like that fala, and then when you are like close to coming, you then pull out and then okanye do you just Nime kinks and Ndiyazithanda izimangazini. Ndiyazithanda izimangazini. Me and the homie are not just homies, period. Last week my boyfriend passed out. His friend helped himself to my nunu. I let him cause guy smells like sex and money in a jar. Besides, he wears sweatpants a lot and my eye always is on the goods. I am done now. I can get married. To whom? To whom? The friend? Or can you to your man? Stealing my boss's lunch gets me going. She is a great cook, by the way. Ingaske akudlise akuphathele ngabom kudlise khude uphambane. And then this one says, I don't think I'm straight, to be honest. I can help you with that. Then this one says, confession is that I slept with 3 guys in one weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Into yabantu leya. Into enziwa ngabantu leyana. People have sex every day of their lives, and akhonde wrong umntase. Khonde wrong. Have sex when. Was drinking at my male best friend's house. I liked a friend of his. We fucked and all. But gag is, when I woke up to 10 missed calls from my actual boyfriend, he was parked out to pick me up. I had blacked out and never heard my phone ringed. So he parked outside mine with guys. This one says, was drinking at my male best friend's house. I liked a friend of his, we fucked and all. But gag is, when I woke up to 10 missed calls from my actual boyfriend, he was parked outside to pick me up. I blacked out and never heard my phone ring. So he parked outside mine. I'm within cuddles with a new gent. Where was this happening? Oh my God. Okay, you were at your male best friend's house and he was at your place. I wonder, how did you get away with this? I really do need e-omnibus. Because wow, son, imagine now you have to go from your male best friend's house to your place. Nuki sex uyanya because kaloko okokulapha wena. Ubusuku bonke, and you get to your man's. How do you explain? Utini sweetie. Wow. This one says, I am in love with this guy, but his communication is whack. And I confronted him about it, and he said he will try, but nothing has changed. What must I do? I really want us to work, but I can't keep torturing myself hoping it will get better. That's because it won't. So if you've talked about it, you're like, listen, I don't like how you communicate. You don't know how to communicate. I like to communicate like this, and when you are doing the opposite. And he's not changing. That means he will never. So As much as breaking up with someone is hard, because people do stay in relationships for the sake of being in a relationship, and you don't want that to be you. So to cut your losses, rather A-Town juices, zoom zoom, zoom zoom, puma. Because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. If he doesn't want to change, he will never change. Then this one says, I lost my virginity at 13 when I was at an all-boys Catholic boarding school. He was 14 and we did it in the school chapel, in the confessions box during the day. We actually hooked up there more than once. Wow, I lost my virginity at 13 when I was at an all-boys Catholic school, a gay boy. When I was 14 and... Oh, he was 14 and we did it in the school chapel, in the confessions box during the day. We actually hooked up there more than once. Animoyi kuThixo. Hayibo! I-confessions box, Hilena eti, Father, I have sinned. Hi! Animoyi kuThixo nina. Animoyi kuThixo nina. So this one says, what the fuck is happening? This one says, I want you and I want you too. Why am I this person? I really wish you guys could show yourselves, because you all keep saying you want me, but no one is actually. But you guys want me. How? How? Make it make sense. So this one says, I have a crush on my dentist. Bakithi ngithi ngifuna ukwenza first move kodwa ngizothini. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Add him on social media. Add him on social media and start things like off there from like social media, because it's so awkward. Imagine here, I like you. I like you. Can't do that shit. You can't do that shit. Add him on social media and like interact with his posts and then slide into the DMs and then let's see what happens from there. So that's my advice. And then this one says, I get turned on by watching or hearing my boyfriend get nasty with other people. Threesomes really have me performing at my best, but watching and listening has me so needy for him. I get you, okay? I get you. I get you. Your Sana, I don't even know where to begin. I'm dating a married man and ngiyamthanda and shame ngeke ngimyeke. Uzokhetha, one thing he will do, he will hurt you, because he's never leaving his wife and you're never going to be the wife. So, thanda into ayenzayo, not him. Suthanda yena mntase, don't love him, love what he does for you. So this one says, I wish I was a man and ndizojola nawe. Aww, if you're not a man, So I've got the last confession and we are ending this video. So it says, hi Lelona, it's me Anonymous. Hi Anonymous. I want to confess that I slept with 2 guys in a week. I stayed to first one for 3 days, and on Thursday I visited the second one, and he was still enjoying me like I never had sex with. Wait! Hi Lelona, it's me Anonymous. I want to confess that I slept with 2 guys in a week. I stayed with the first one for 3 days, and on Thursday I visited the second one, and he was still enjoying me like I was never having sex 3 days before I came to him. But like I said, these things zenziwa ngabantu. People do these things and according wrong. Having sex every day is nothing wrong. It doesn't matter if it's different niggas. You just had sex. So ubuyimarinate for him. Wafika kuye, ijuicy, nice, itombile, and he enjoyed you, as you said. So akondo wrong mndase, kondo irongo. So you guys, some of your confessions made me feel like a proud mother. I was like, look at my babies. Look at my babies soaring. Look at my babies soaring and flying and thriving. And some of the confessions really were deep, to a point where I could not even give my 2 cents, because I'm like, wow. And some of you all just need to go to jail, because niselisa abantu umqhamo and niyathakatha nina ninenhliziyo ezimbi. But I really did enjoy doing this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what your favorite confession was. Give your 2 cents worth of opinions down below. And if you haven't, please do subscribe to my channel, share this video, do the most. And I will see you guys on my next video. I love you lots. Bye.